Hey guys, welcome back to my channel after such a long time. So let's get right straight into it. First, we're gonna start with my eyebrows. As you know, you need to brush your eyebrows up and just make sure that they are intact, and then take the color of your choice for your eyebrows, whether it's an eyebrow gel or eyebrow pencil. You use that to draw your eyebrows, and as you know, I am not a perfectionist. The most important thing is how the eyebrows look when you are done with them. So you draw them according to however it works towards your face. I really don't care what it looks like while I'm doing it. I just trust the process. As you can see, I'm just filling in. I draw a line, then I fill in my eyebrows, but then I know what the end goal is supposed to look like. Fill it in, fill it in, fill it in. And then while you are filling it in, excuse me on that, when you are done filling it in, you take your spoolie and then you brush it. I like brushing it in the opposite direction. It helps my eyebrows be full and there are no lines in between. Then I put them back in order. And then I take my Fit Me concealer. This is the lightest shade I can find. I've had it for so long, I can't even remember what color shade it is. Anyways, moving on, I take my brush and I just conceal under there to give my eyebrows more shape, more depth, however you want to describe it. So the same thing that I do on my right eye, I'm gonna do it on the left eye. So as I always say, eyebrows are not twins, they are sisters. They need to look at least similar. They don't have to look exactly the same, but if you can make them look 100% the same, go for it. Then I just line my eyebrows bottom and top with the concealer, and for some odd reason I decided to continue with that brush. Don't do that. Do not use a light shade of concealer on top of your eyebrows. It was just me being lazy. Anyways, you take a darker shade of concealer on top of your eyebrows, or you can use your foundation. And then when I was done with my eyebrows, you clean up the concealer, blend it in, and then for my eyeshadow, just to prime my eyes, I used the same concealer that I use for my eyebrows. Then took a beauty blender, and then I started blending it into my eye. And then when I'm done, I take the translucent powder from Yardley and I just put it on my eyelids. This is just to help the concealer sit in my eyes so that my eyeshadow sits in proper. As you know, I'm no fan of harsh line. And then I am using the Scarlet Hill. I think it's the Lumile Tavete palette. I am going for a deep brown eye because that's just one look you can do for brushing out a lazy eye. And normally when I do my eyes, I start on the outer corner of my eye. So you just blend it, blend. Try and use circular motions and you'll go according to your eye. And as I always say, I have um big eyes, hooded eyes to be exact, so it's a bit tricky for me to do my eyes. However, as you can see, I start from the outside going in, and then I take another Scarlet Hill palette because I'm looking for an intense deep brown. I go for a darker shade of brown just to make my eye pop a bit better. And the initial plan was to do just brown, nothing else. However, as I went along shooting the video and all that, I figured why not add a bit of glitter. And I am currently showing you guys just one eye. So whatever I do on my one eye, I do it on the other eye. And then I take the orange shade to put on top of the brown. Reason for this is so that I do not have harsh lines and the brown is not just sitting on my eye. So I just blend that in to make it smooth and transitional. Then I take a gold color from the Scarlet Hill palette and then I just tap it right above my eye. Not too high, just on the lid. I think that's what it's called because I am not doing a cut crease. So I put that extra gold to make it look extra nice and I just tap it in. Tap, 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 tap. Yeah, go for it, child. You got this. And you will put the shadows however you want, however pigmented that you want. It doesn't really matter. I wanted it really light and really soft. Hence, I went in with my second brush just to make it, just to blend it a bit. Then I had another bright idea. I'm like, I have these other glittery, sticky glitters. As you can see, I did a swatch on my arm. So I decided let me add that a bit and make it look extra popping. Did that at the corner, near the corner, because I wanted more of a halo shape. Hence, I didn't really reach the end or the beginning of my eye. Then I forgot the step when I was doing my eyebrows. There is this Scarlet Hill eyebrow mascara just to make that hair-like follicles on your eyebrows if you don't have. However, I do have, but I like using this thing. It is amazing. Y'all should try the Scarlet Hill makeup range. It is amazing and reasonable. It is so reasonable. As you can see, I keep doing more swatches in between with the Scarlet Hill. Then take a liner and line your eyes. This is perfect when you're gonna put on eyelashes, but eyelashes are not really a must. If you don't feel them, don't put them on. However, the eyelashes make your eyes pop extra. And then I take my primer. Can't remember what the name of this primer is. Take your primer face. Skin prep is so important when you're doing your makeup. I will do a video again reminding you guys why we gotta do all of the skin prep for makeup. And then you put your primer, and then guys, kesama sunscreen. I use sunscreen even in winter, so it's like a daily thing. Plus, I feel like my makeup looks extra nice when I have sunscreen on, and I don't know why, but I just feel that way. So you put sunscreen right around your face, everywhere. With the primer, it just depends. You don't necessarily have to put it all over your face. You can put it like on the spot places where you have issues like oily and stuff like that. And then there's a new trick I've been trying out with my makeup. I put setting spray before I put my foundation because I want my makeup to set. The sun is so hot. It's so hot outside, so I try everything I can. Then, as you know, I'm not a fan of the brush. I use a beauty blender. And then I am using this new foundation that I got. I will write it down in the description box and I will state my color. And as I always say, tap, tap, tap. Please don't drag your foundation. Tap it into your skin. And you don't need like large quantities of foundation for it to look perfect. And then again, I go in with the Fit Me concealer to highlight my face. Because I was going for a day look and stuff and I was really lazy, I decided not to do the whole contour and whatnot. I just did a bit of highlight because I don't want any heavy makeup in this heat. So I just went in and apply it. And a trick to your concealer dries really fast. When you start blending it in, start at the end of your concealer, working your way in. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'll try and do a video with that. So you blend, guys. You need to blend. I cannot stress this enough. You need to blend in your makeup. It needs proper blending for it to work. You can't be looking like you have a mask on. Blend, take your time, blend. Make sure the color of your foundation matches your neck. It must look like your skin. And then I decided to use the banana powder to set the concealer. I hardly ever bake. I'm not sure why. I just set my makeup. So that's what I'm doing currently. There, setting in, set in. And I'm still using the same beauty blender that I've been using. I like minimal stuff. I don't like doing a lot of stuff, so, or having a lot of products or a lot of equipment. I just want easy. I don't want to feel like I'm hardworking. As you can see, the face is popping. And then I took a mascara. It's also from Mr. Price Scarlet Hill, just to sort out my eyelashes before I put my other eyelashes. Yeah, one. So do that, and then I couldn't decide which eyelashes I wanted to use. But then I remembered I'm going for a minimal look, so I'll do light ones. And then what's the name of that thing called again? A tweezer, yes. So I use a tweezer for my eyelashes. Other people can use their hands. When applying your eyelashes, start putting them in the middle and then go to the corners. But preferably start in the middle and then go to the inner corner of your eye and then go to the outer corner. Make sure your mirror is at the bottom. That way you can see where you're placing your eyelashes compared to when you have it straight. And as you can see, I have my cute eyelashes. And then when you are done, press them in with your natural eyebrows. I mean eyelashes, just to make them look extra natural. This takes time and practice. And then I went in with a white liner to line my eyes. I've been feeling the whole white liner thing compared to black. I think I've been using this for the longest time. It just gives your eye a different vibe. And then as you can see, I was just fixing my makeup proper after the liner. And then I went in again with the same palette that we used, that brown, but then I had a great dim like this and a bit of color. Why not? Then I tapped in a bit of green to do my tear. Is it called tear dots? I can't remember a lot of stuff. The reason I decided to put the mirror up was so that I don't mess up that whole line. I am so sorry I don't see that it's in my camera. However, that's all I did, and I actually like this look better without the lipstick, because after I was done shooting, I went ahead to remove the lipstick and I had a gloss and it looked perfect. It's unfortunate I don't have a picture or anything. And just like that, I think most of our look is done. And I couldn't decide on a perfect color. I ended up using 3 lipsticks for this look, which I will link below. And also, if you're doing an ombre lip, blend it in as well. Blend it in, clean it up, make it look perfect. And just like that, we are done. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for staying around even though I've been so inconsistent and life is just roughing me up and all that. Don't forget to tell other people to subscribe, continue supporting. Watch out for the next video. I have major plans for the channel going forward and all of that, but you'll see as it unfolds. And then don't forget to put your setting spray when you are done with all your makeup. And like setting spray will save your makeup. The setting spray that I used prior to this was from Scarlet Hill as well, and then this one I was trying it out for the first time. It's also pretty nice. I love it here. Anyways, goodbye guys, enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye.
You melt the ice behind my stone cold eyes. I turn to ashes, but only just sometimes. Inhale your smoke, but you still act surprised. It's not my fault when we end up capsized. You call me crazy now, but you don't understand. I'm calling out to you.